The model of development that we currently subscribe to separates growth and sustainability, separates society and environment, which is one of the reasons that after having destroyed nature and civilization for at least 100 to 200 years, ever since the advent of the Industrial Revolution, the Renaissance and whatnot, suddenly the West has woken up to the concept of sustainable development, something that native indigenous cultures and Eastern cultures have always been familiar with. So today, a culture such as Bharat, whose faith system revolves around nature, chooses to treat sustainable development as a separate topic altogether without connecting it with the question of growth and development. It doesn't reflect originality. It reflects the same slavish mechanical aping and imitation of the West. I see from the questions that have been given to me, one of the questions is, how do we get rid of colonial influences? Let me answer that question as, I don't think any of us should be looking at freeing ourselves from colonial influences. That is a display of irrational xenophobia. And if anybody thinks that is what I stand for or my message translates to, they're reading it wrong. I'm saying before you respect the rest of the world for the contributions that they have made to the pool of human thought, have the civilizational confidence to respect your community or society and your culture first. That's where I come from. Respect for the rest of the world is not mutually exclusive to respect for the self. Don't see this as a zero-sum game where one excludes the other or where one has to survive at the expense of the other. The way of the future is going to be more interdependence and more collaboration, but without losing what is unique to you, without forgetting where you come from. This is especially true in the world of science because there is a certain glamour that's associated with the technological advancement of the West, that it's easy for people who come from this part of the world to forget their roots or even look down upon their roots simply because the last 500 years or let's say 300 years of history has not been particularly kind to us.